Seen these divested women. I don't know if y'all know about divestors. They say some of the most horrendous things about black men in pursuit of white men. Don't get with no black men. Get you a white man. They dusty. They deserve to die. I could let y'all listen to a clubhouse group chat with nothing but black women talking about their appreciation for white men and black men shit. I'm gonna play it for y'all. But
there's no turning back because these dusties are dusty. They just belong in a coffin. They just belong in a coffin. I agree. Ladies, I'm so happy that we love in white men because they are the most sweetest, wonderful men. And you know what's so sad? Our mothers should have left the black man a long time ago. I feel safe now that the Dusties are in the gulags. When I look at the title, white men are better for black women, I feel like they're upset more so because black men, they do it the most.
Seen.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there, and the few sisters that are out there. And seeing this, time to time, the spirit may get on this case of women, rightfully so, but there's a reason why the higher ups, I'll say it like that. No, we all agree. But there's a reason why the Apostle Torah have been saying it for a long time. And we believe that. And I would like to look at it like this, through the spirit. The worst kind of woman is the worst part of a man. So the you women are the weaker vessel. And in this world, you're not for us. You're completely against us. And we got to eat that. But in the kingdom of heaven, you're going to be in your right state of mind. And those that sisters are blessed, the Lord, you're blessed for a reason. And the Lord's going to take care of you. As for the rest of you scallywags, we don't give two shits about you. See, hearing this, seeing this, I don't know. Let me see something. I don't think this is like last year. Nope. This is recent. So this is not I remember hearing about the clubhouse thing and I heard it. And all these different scallywags, these hyenas and dubs and these demons were sitting there talking about how they must keep the black man down and how they must, if they have black sons and destroy, you are the only, other than the one that you serve, you're the only one that would willingly to destroy your own kind for the enemy, making you what? The enemy towards us. All right? You're the enemy of your own men. And with all this stuff for this government shutdown, you may not get assistance and a lot of women that's out there, they don't need a man or they with the other man. Yeah, fucked. Straight up. Remember, there's more women in this earth than men. So there's more quote unquote black women like this in America. This is why the scripture says this. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. For you to hear women to say that, you're an enemy. All right? For you to sit there and say you rather see your own man in the coffin, you don't hear no other race of women that would ever say that. All right? They may be mad at their men, but they would never go out there publicly saying some crazy shit like that. You are sick in the fucking head. And there's no excuses. Don't give a damn what these scallywags try to boast themselves and say, oh, it's because the men did this and that. Even as much as quote unquote men treat you like shit, they would never, quote, I'm talking about your own man. They would never sit there and say, I want the mass extermination of this group of women. They would never say that. But we see why a lot of them are not going to make it. They're not going to make it. All right. And when the Apostle Paul says that we don't need you, we have the other nations because we carry the seed. And you're going to come back in your right state of mind. All right. And crazy enough, more quote unquote black women are going to be saved because there's a lot more women than men. So the percentage of women are going to be saved. But the ones that are enemy unto her own, oh, she's got something great is coming for her. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. See what? To see your potential, to see that you can, that you could be a millionaire, you could be high on 1%, that you was focused. No, all that shit ain't gonna matter. All right, this high value man bullshit. 6 figures and this and that. Oh man, you gotta work on yourself so you could attract this and that. All that don't mean shit. The only ones that matter is the elect of the nation of Israel. Those are the highest value men on the world. And the thing that she's gonna see every single thing that those true the elect men have been saying is gonna come to fruition. All right? The prophecy being fulfilled. When you think about it, when you hear somebody say something's gonna happen and it happens, you wanna know what the hell else is gonna happen. So she's gonna see the man that she shitted on and praying that he goes in a coffin when he's being protected by the angels of the Lord, when nothing bad happens to him. All right, like it says in Psalms 91, 1,000 shall fall on the left, on the right side, 10,000, and the only person that's standing is this peculiar man. Something about this dude, the light is on him. All right, the scripture says what Isaiah 33:6, that wisdom and stability should be. Let me get it. I haven't read it in a while. You women out there, if you're still single, you better shoot your shot because time is running short. All right. Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. When you look up the word stability in this particular verse, it's a simple word. But this simple word is a powerful word. All right. This simple word, what I'm about to read, is a powerful word. And it takes concentration, it takes effort, it takes dedication to build up to this word, to be stable in a time where everybody's uncertain, everybody's confused. All right. Everybody, they don't have the confidence. They don't bear the confidence. All they have is a shell of themselves. And the only people that's mind is focused is these particular men. And that simple word in the Hebrew, I gotta bring it out like that. Wait a minute. That simple word right there is Amawan. And what does Amawan mean? It doesn't mean firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, or steadiness. It's talking about faith. It's talking about faith. All right. And faith is not just given into every average person. Faith is a gift. So this proves that only a gifted group of individuals is going to be stable in a time of uncertainty. So you talking about a special person, now, I'm sitting there thinking about it. Just simple words. Ephesians, what was it? Hold on. 2:6. And it says, no, 2:6, 2:8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself. It is a gift of the Most High. So that gift have to come to this individual person. And this gift is only given into the men of the Lord. All right? The men of the Lord insurance is the faith that they have towards the Lord, the confidence that they have towards the Lord, the dedication that they have towards the Lord. And all these things is just not given to any ordinary person. It's given it to certain people. All right. So if you cross upon a gifted person like that, it behooves you to be around that person. All right. 1 Timothy 4:14. It says, neglect not the gift that is given in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying hand of the hands of the Presbyterian, which is the elders. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, and that profiting may appear to all. So part of that profiting is when the end comes and the enemies of the Lord sees these gifted individuals who was granted a beautiful gift, and they was utilizing that gift. They was dedicating their life to the word of the Lord, and the reward is what? Salvation. All right, salvation. That's who you want to be around. You want to be around a person like that. So when these scallywags say certain shit like that, and when all hell breaks loose, that's good for them. We don't feel sorry for them. You shouldn't feel sorry. No person in their right mind would say or feel a certain way like that and not expect some sort of consequence or repercussions behind it. All right? The real I told you so, the real fuck you, you know, that attitude, that bravado that is gonna be oozing out these particular men is not by accident. All right. There's a time, it's what the scripture says, a time and chance for every man, right? There's gonna be a time where people that the world sit there and it's like, yeah, this is a man of the Lord, but you didn't do what they said. And when they boast and brag, all right, like it says right here, let me get this real quick. Then you understand why, all right? And they don't need to. A real man of the Lord don't need to be justified. They don't need your justification. I remember a long time ago, a woman told me like, why this, that, to the third. I'm like, listen, I'm a man at the end of the day. I don't need to explain nothing to nobody. So a man of the Lord is gonna, you don't have to explain nothing to nobody. You're not gonna have to sit there and vent to your emotions. No, you don't have to do that. He may be down, but there's a time he's gonna be up. And once we up, we stay up. Ain't no more turning back. Real quick, Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How the Lord called? Through his people, through his teachers, through his prophets. All right. And he didn't regard these particular men, because they look a certain way. Oh, they this, they that. Right? You come up with every fucking excuse in the book. But you have set none of all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. And is the creator of all things in heaven going to laugh? No. He's going to laugh through his men on earth. And we're going to have that villain laugh. Like, damn. Like, show some sympathy. Nah, the time of sympathy is over. All right? The more and more, as we be here, the more and more things are being revealed. And the more and more things are being revealed, the more cold-hearted we get. Like it says here, real quick. Let me see. No, now it's acting up. Now come back to this. I want to leave that there. It says Ezekiel 3, and it says, I want to go to the point. That whole situation with Drewski and all those people that was laughing. Hey, I hope you enjoy that laughter. I really do, especially you women. It says Ezekiel 3:8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. And as an adamant hardened than flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. So let me see what it says for adamant flints right here. It says, I will make your face, your forehead, like the hardest stone, harder than flint. So the Lord is making his men hard. All right, stone face, showing no sort of sign of mercy. That day, man, I don't listen. I just pray I'm one of those men, because to get to that point, the Lord is gonna put his men through some shit, but simultaneously, they're gonna be cold that day. All right. I'm gonna leave Ezekiel. I'm gonna stay in this chapter, in this book, Ezekiel 9:4. But before I go there, let me go back to this. And it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. So that one thing that the society does not exercise with, especially with women, so I want to be honest. That one aspect that was the only thing that can save you. Majority of you have no shame to put your business out there. Really let's let's roll it back a little bit. To put your business out there, to sit there and go publicly and say all the things, the most vilest shit to say towards your own kind, your own man. What the fuck you think is gonna happen to you when all hell breaks loose? You betrayed your own kind. All right. See, the more even men, even Israelite men, you have short-term vision. You don't have long-term vision. This is why people do certain things to other people and do not fear the consequences or repercussions behind it, assuming that as long as you hurt somebody, it comes down to you down the road. But the problem is, when it does come down to you down the road, especially at days like this, days like, then you are fucked. This is why Isaiah 39, you know what? This is why Isaiah 39 says the way that it says. 39, Isaiah 32:9 says the way it says. I'm just going to the point and then come back. 32:9. It says, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Because a lot of y'all loose with the lips. All right? You know that you think with your emotions. No, you speak with your emotions, not with you don't use that thing in between your two ears. Majority of you don't use it. All those hurtful things that you've been saying about your own kind, you're gonna have to pay for that. And the scripture says in Luke 12:2, what you say in the dark is gonna come out in the secret. So now everything that you think in the dark, you put it out there publicly. That's a recording condemning you. Okay? Verse 10, many days and years should you be troubled. So really, he's talking about many years in the days of the years. You're gonna from the point this point on, you are gonna be in trouble because you've been at ease. You've been careless, careless with your freaking mouth, careless with your thoughts. All right. What man? What once again? What? Who says this? Who thinks like this? A genocidal demon. All right. That's all y'all have become. Y'all became unrecognizable. And the crazy thing, when you read about read a book, when you read about in the book of Lamentations, what am I thinking about? I just read it the other day. Hold on, I'll come back to this. Okay, for the vintage shall fail, and the gather shall not come. Real quick, Lamentation. I'm trying to remember exactly where I saw it. Ah, there it is. 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sawed their own children. They were they were the meat and the destruction of the daughter of my people. So women were killing their own children. All right. And this is during a distressful time. And y'all even hit the distressful time. But look how y'all thinking. Look how y'all doing things. All right. I believe it was another one in the let me see if I can remember. Two. It says the daughters of Zion. I just read it the other day. Hold on. Let's see. And this was the chapter I was looking at. Slack it real quick. I'll do it. If I find it, I'll do it. If I can't find it, I'll do a show on it when I saw it. I think this is it. Earth's destruction and daughter of my people. No. They say their mothers, where's the corn, the wine, when they sued as the wound, the streets, when their soul was poured out to the mother's bosom. What thing shall I take to witness for thee? What shall I say, the daughter of Jerusalem? O daughter of Jerusalem, what shall I equal to thee, that I may comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great, like the sea, who can heal thee? Which is talking about the whole entire nation. All right, if I could find it, if I can't find it, I'll just do a show on another subject. But your cruelty behavior towards your own is going to warrant you death. All right, it's not a light thing. This things of that nature. There's a great recompense. Recompense meaning payback. All right, and that payback is going to be brutal. That payback is going to be. This is the mockery of the payback is going to be out of this world because of the cruelty of your nature. All right, because you've been partakers of Esau, and he's thrown you away. You did the damage to your own, and he's throwing you away. You keeping that hatred towards your own, he's throwing you away. Once he throw you away, you're not wanted. A lot of you women are going to be unwanted in that day. Nobody's going to desire you. Who's going to desire a person that hates their own selves? All right. So I'm supposed to have one. I was to believe that you are capable of being a mother to a God. You probably had plenty of bodies. All right, plenty of plenty of other men's thing in you. And then you probably majority of women are gonna kill their children just to try to get with a man of the Lord. in that day. But you're not worthy of the men of the Lord. Those behaviors are not worthy. So when it says that she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Hey, just like Job's wife. What did Job's wife said? He said, give up the ghost and curse the Most High. And he's like, you speak like one of those foolish women. So when adversity comes along, you never had a man's best interest, period. So you're not worthy of the men of the Lord. And I express that a lot. It says, where's the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden as a mire of the streets. And because of this disloyalty, you're going to be shit. All right? You're going to be mud. You're going to be nothing in that day. It's a dangerous game hey, more power to you because you're short-sighted. All right? And then when all hell breaks loose, y'all gonna fold real. Y'all gonna come right back into order, snap right back in. But depending on the Lord, if you're worthy or not, if you worthy to be looked upon, and a lot of you are not. Ezekiel, 2 Ezra 16, is it 33? The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and the husbands shall perish of famine. So there's gonna be a lot of, like I saw in another video, a lot of leftover, all right, women, undesirable women in that day, all right, and the only ones that's going to get chosen is the pick-me's. They're gonna be begging to be picked. Isaiah 4:1. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And like another brother had made a statement, which is a beautiful statement. I heard from another brother made a beautiful statement. Only women that's gonna be able to come close, or the ones gonna do it, is women that are the elect. Because majority of these hoes don't know how to cook, don't know how to do anything. All right, they don't know how to do nothing. It's about what you are able to do in that day. All right, all these dusties. Okay, hey, it's gonna be a beautiful sight. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nations. Shalom.